Alright, so we're here on the edge of Damascus, parked behind the Wicked Chicken there. Gonna head up the Creeper, see if we can walk up Highway 58. Should be no problem. Just a little bit down the trail. Notice here's the camper that Stacy had mentioned the other day that I missed. You can see it's washed up into that tree there. That's the whole side of the road that goes down from the bridge that washed out. It's that same road. Just on the other side of the Creeper from the highway going out of Damascus. This all got hit pretty hard, looks like. Onward and upward. Some sort of tray washed up in this tree here. I guess you can, that's about how high the water line got. You can see the branches right above that piece of black plastic. It's got to be about 20 feet, over 20 feet higher than it is right now, whenever it was. Passing our local watering hole on the edge of Damascus. Just a pipe coming out of a rock. Sometimes the through hikers will stop here and get water. That's the AT going up out of Damascus right there, going north. If you do get water from here, I suggest checking above the pipe and cleaning out any dirty leaves up there. This is one of those trailers washed down from probably a good 100, 200 yards above where it's at. It's hard to really say. I know a lot of trailers got wiped out here. Came from somewhere up here. And maybe it was down on this end in the trees, but I know there was several that are pretty much gone now. Gone or destroyed. There's another one there. Terrible. Same trailer. You can see how it was just raging through here. There's so much trash. Pieces of trailers, I guess. Looks like this might be the only one that made it. Unless I think there's another one up above up here, but this one looks a little newer, maybe it's raised up a little higher. These other ones did not fare the same fate, I mean. Some big holes in the Creeper here. It's the beginning of the destruction, I'm sure. Creeper's not looking too good here. I'm sure it's a lot worse up ahead. Yeah, the creeper's looking pretty rough here too. This is about a 4 feet deep hole. We'll try to head up 58. Looks like we got a news guy here maybe. Got his camera going. How's it going? You with the news?
Yeah, man. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Channel 5, WCYB?
Yeah.
That's what I grew up watching.
Hey, cool.
I hope you don't mind, I'm recording right now.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I'm just trying to check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, they don't have a timeline for repairs or anything.
Yeah, I've been on the top side of this. I'm actually going to try to walk it right now.
Let me know what you see.
All right, cool. So this is here where the creeper used to go underneath the bridge, so you didn't have to go across the highway up here. And it's completely washed out. I'm not going to try and go down there. This is here right at the bridge. Right where 58 goes up. WCYB guy's car, he was cool. This is a train car that just still sitting here. Obviously washed up out of nowhere. And here again you can see creeper just drops off into nowhere there and back under the bridge. They could get this going again soon, because at least this part, because they can always just go over the road. Alright, let's see how far we can make it. Well, so far so good. I'm just going to head up Creeper here beside the Highway 58 for now, because I think the road's okay for a ways. I saw a car come from from up there. That's coming from, it's looking back the way I came from. Onward. Looks like it came through here pretty good. Pretty bad, I should say. Starting to get a little rough. Let's see how far we can make it up the creeper. Got a little piece of the old train track here. Thought about grabbing a spike, but I don't need the extra weight. Still pretty rough through here. I'm sure it's gonna get a whole lot worse. Well, this should be fun. Looks like that tree's a little big for them to get to right now. Pretty washed out through here. It looks like a creek bed. All right. Go get him, Rose. Well, I'm obviously not the first person through here. And you can see it got some 3 little rock cairns that somebody made. I know Beautiful Virginia's been up through here. They got a YouTube channel. Check it out, y'all. They're doing good stuff. Lots of coverage. They've been through here and up the highway. Let's see if I can do the same. But yeah, check them out. Beautiful Virginia. Been enjoying their work. We're coming up right on the river here. I don't know what creek this is, but this feeds down into the Laurel Creek from up at, I don't know, maybe from Connerock, but definitely from like Bear Tree, where I was the other day, Bear Tree Lake. Man, this was a torrent through here. Look at all these piled up trees. And then it just went, I think it just went straight down the creeper that way. That's where I came from. Well, I think the trail may have run out here. It's looking like it. Probably get up on the highway now and hope they don't slow me down. Maybe the trail, maybe the creeper crossed here. If it did, there ain't no train trestle left anymore. Well, I made it past that. Looks like, Rose, come. Looks like, creeper picks back up right there. So I'm gonna stay on this track for now. On the other side, by the way, I should mention, y'all, like, don't be trying to do this. I know they said, I haven't talked to anyone, but on beautiful Virginia, they said many times that they don't want people doing this. It's basically at your own risk, I guess. But I'll say the same. Nobody should be doing this. Got lots of water, 3 lighters, fire starter, 4 apples, some other snacks, long sleeve shirt, and lots of backcountry experience. No one should be trying to do this, especially not on a bike right now. You get so far, I guess. But yeah, word of the wise. More creeper trail washed out. It's going to be a lot. Hope we get some federal grants in here soon. Griffith needs to do his work. Do his friggin' job. I think that's the guy's name. Washington County. Calling you out, Griffith. You need to get a hold of our upper ups and get some grant money coming in ASAP. Do your job. More erosion. It's 3 or 4 feet deep here. It's right there. And it's more of a trench than a trail in most places. There's a huge hole in the ground here. It's like a, can't really tell, but that's like a 15-foot deep pit. At least at its deepest here. Somebody's campsite. It's got wood, but tent's wide open. It must be abandoned. It was right in the middle of all this, maybe just a little above the water. But here to that, right on the edge of 58, that's where it's starting to get washed out, turn into one lane. Might stick on the creeper for now. Looks like this train trestle's okay. Get across. Number 18, following in the footsteps of beautiful Virginia. I'll try to cover some stuff they didn't, if possible. We're lucky this trestle didn't wash out. There's a ton of wood washed into it. Some of these were built stronger than the others, I guess. But that's how a lot of things, a lot of bridges and whatnot went down, is they just got packed with logs, and then it turns into a dam and either starts overflowing over the top of it or it just washes the bridge out. God, look at all that. There's a humongous tree right there. Look at that root ball. That's like a 4-foot wide tree. And that's only the bottom of it. And there's 58. We'll end up coming down that. Just wanted to show off the Appalachia Strong shirt that I bought at the Damascus benefit at Delta Blues Barbecue. Check out the live music coming out every day. All the proceeds from this shirt go to Damascus. I'll try to get a link below for that if you want to get a shirt. They're cool shirts. Yeah, looks like we're coming up on our first washed out trestle. Oh, this is going to be a challenge. Can't hop across those. Wow. Man, this is quite a structure. Oh, there's the trestle pieces there. Gonna have to hot foot it, high step it through this water, I guess. Guess I'm gonna brave these logs. Probably not a good idea. Looks like this is doable. Let's see if Rose can make it. Come on, baby. Oh, she's gonna need help. Yeah, might have to jump it from here. Probably gonna get wet. I'll put my gaiters on. 15 minutes later, got my gaiters on. It's been a while since I put a pair of these on. Used to wear these in Glacier National Park for creek crossings. That way you don't have to take your boots off. I'm almost thinking I should have just taken my boots off, but we'll see how it goes. Looks like that's the rest of the train trestle there. A couple hundred feet down from where it was. I'm not sure what my moves are here, but I might jump from that rock over to there after I throw rows across. Well, I'm checking my options, and it looks like it's going to be a little easier to high step it through here, a little bit downstream by that piece of the train trestle. Alright, this is going to be a little tricky. I'm having to parry rows. I'll take it slow. Looking good, looking good. Looks like there might have been a little path across here at one time. Woo! Alright, this is where it's going to get tricky. Might have to send you for a swim, Rose. Let's see, I think I got something here. Oh man. That looks like the best way there. Yeah. You get too wet. Whew. All right, we made it, Rose. All right. Getting back on track. Man, what it must have been like to have been here when this was happening. I bet it was crazy. Look at all these trees. Like I said earlier, it just turns it into a dam after a point, and then the dam blows. Let's see if we can get up here. All right. We made it. No problems. No problems. Onward. Still parallel to Highway 58 here. This train trestle's looking good. There's more of Highway 58. Looks like it was deep enough here, and open enough at the bottom for this trestle not to get too many trees built up in it. Really don't see much down here at all. It all washed down to the next one, which is back there. Onward. Some old timbers from the railroad track, probably removed whenever they added the creeper. Beautiful fall colors. Let's see what we got up here. It's pretty rough view of 58 from this side. Not much of it left here. You can see that the water was actually up this high. This debris on the Virginia Creeper is the water line. It's right above. And that's high. We're higher up than the road over there. So that road was completely underwater, or mostly. Another washout. Must have been another trestle here. Yes. I'm gonna get too close to this edge. Hopefully we can jump this one. More old railroad pieces. Almost looks like they were buried here and then uncovered by the flood. Big pile of them. Let's see what this waterfall has to say. Well, I'm not jumping this. Looks like I can get across right there pretty easy. Well, we made it. Not without getting at least 1 foot wet. Get some water res. One water bottle down. 5 more to go. Yeah, that was a little bit messy getting through these branches. Anyways, especially carrying rows, had to put the camera up. We made it right here below Highway 58 still. Oh, yeah, there's the creeper right above where I was. Probably about 4 feet deep where I'm standing. It was. Let's see if we can get over to the creeper. Yeah, pretty deep right here. I could probably make a leap there. I think this looks a little better up here. Well, still across from the creeper. Trying to find a spot, maybe up here. Looking a little more shallow. I'm just going to try to quick foot it through here. 1 foot's already wet, so no big deal if I get that one wet again. Got Rose in one arm, camera in the other hand. Oh, God bless all them hours of hacky sacking when I was younger. Definitely got some balance thanks to that. Yeah, this one's going to be a little tricky. Let's see if I can keep my dry foot dry. I might have to just commit. I kept my dry foot dry. All right. Back on the creeper side. That's 58 there. Definitely going to come down that way. Let's get up on the creeper. Alright, this is back where I was, where I couldn't cross. Started the creeper. Looks like the water was all the way up above the trail here, same water line. What a torrent this must have looked like. It's crazy. Well, only been on the creeper for about 5 minutes or less. It's washed out again. I think I can get around this one. Kind of looks familiar. I think beautiful Virginia came through here. Shout out. Check out their videos. They're doing lots of stuff. I actually have been planning to do this trip for about a week, and then I found their video of it. And at first it discouraged me from doing it because I was like, well, someone's already covered it. But I thought maybe I could get a slower walk of it and see if I can't cover some stuff they didn't. There's some big old timbers, maybe from a trestle. Yeah, this must have been crazy through here. Let's see if I can get up and around that without anything collapsing. Getting a little pitter-patter shower here. Pretty little waterfall. Still at the same spot. I think I'm going to take the low route here. Nice little swimming hole here. And I'm hot enough to take a swim. I wish I had worn shorts. I could always go boxers or skinny dip, but I'm on a mission. Maybe on the way back down. It's been a while. It's supposed to get up to 74 today. It's been a while since I took a dip in a creek. Let's see how I feel on the way back down. Rose, come here. Oh, might have gone the wrong way here. Yep, wrong way, Luke. Probably should have stayed on this higher route. Let's go back down and around. Man, that is sketchy looking there. It's like 3 feet undercut. See if I can get up here. All right. I'm gonna have to take a lunch break here soon. Let's see if we can at least get to the top of this section of the creeper first. Smooth sailing for now, other than one wet boot. Let's make some miles, or some feet at least. Doubt I'm going to make it a mile without another obstruction. It's like the Mount Rogers recreational area sign. You can see all from here. They're going to have to watch that edge coming back down. Not sure what this orange thing is. It's on the other end of the road at the top end. I'm thinking maybe it's electric. They're trying to get electric up the road, and maybe it's like a temporary electric line. Still on the creeper. guess that sign back there was for coming in to the National Forest, maybe. It's getting north of that now, or northeast of it. Still smooth sailing. And I just wanted to say, it seems like the trail itself from Damascus up is pretty good, other than, you know, a few troughs and pits here and there. But it's mainly, obviously, the trestles that are going to have to be rebuilt. But this part of the trail doesn't look near as bad as what I saw from beautiful Virginia between Green Cove and Taylor's Valley, other than the obvious train trestles missing. The trail at least stayed a little more above the water, it seems. So who knows, maybe they can get this section open sooner. People could just come down the road or something. I don't know. They're saying over a year or something for Highway 58. It was obviously pretty bad. And they haven't even started working on it from what I can see. They must still be busy elsewhere. Let's see what time brings. Sounds like a pretty spot up here. Oh yeah. Pretty pretty. Another beautiful swimming hole. Rose, come here. Come here. Well, looks like that next train trestle's good. Just gotta stay away from this edge here. Oh, this is a nice swimming hole. But you know, now that I'm thinking about it, probably wouldn't want to be swimming in these waters anytime soon. That's what they've been saying about all the bad that's washed out and washed into the waterways. And this is a gorgeous spot, though. I'm sure all you Creeper Trail riders remember this spot. Beautiful fall colors coming out. Still leaf season, y'all. Bring your tourist bucks to Damascus. There's still plenty to do. What a pretty little waterfall. Somebody's mailbox. Still in good shape. Parts 3798. I'd like to take this little heart thing with me. Oh man, I think I'm going to have to take it with me. My buddy at the Peddling Pig would love this. Yep. That's going to have to come with me. Well, that should work. Let's get across this train trestle. Looks like this one was starting to build up. Definitely water coming over the top of it. You can see this board stuck here. Looks like it was 2-3 feet over the top of this trestle probably. Alright, beautiful day, beautiful fall day, smooth sailing. Looks like we're coming to another washout here. Might have already overshot the road closure up above. 58 is up above, to the left, right up there. I'm not sure if I've passed the road closure on that, on the northeast end or not. I'll keep going. Just gonna watch out for this edge. It's this cable. It's running the trail for the past mile. I think it's like temporary fiber optics or Wi-Fi maybe they tried to run up here for someone. Yeah, there was definitely another train trestle here. It looks like, or like a side trestle. It's gone. It shouldn't be too hard to get through. That was a little sketchy. Come across there. You can definitely see there's a little trail up and around those two trees. Definitely been people through here. Ah, what a beautiful hike this has been, honestly. It's been a minute since I've been able to get out. Beautiful to be out, but not so beautiful to look at. Right? Now this is the creeper. Well, that's a big pit there. Come on, Rose, you got it. I'm gonna have to go get her. Alright, we got her. She's still a youngin'. Should be 2 on Christmas. Alright, alright. It's pretty bad through right here. Looks like it's about to get smoother again though. Alright, getting back into the Mount Rogers area now. Past a couple of private homes back there. Looked like they stayed above the flood. Not sure how they get to their homes. The highway's not too far to the left, but maybe they have like parking up there and walk down. It's kind of odd. I haven't seen any roads. Anyways, smooth sailing for now. Another washout. Oh man, this one is rough, Rose. Stay. Looks like I can get around to the right here. This one is rough though. Onward and upward. This whole area was underwater. Keep on creeping. Creeping up the creeper. Somebody's air compressor. I'll leave it on the side of the trail here. Just pulled it from those bushes. Still smooth sailing. I'm gonna have to call it here eventually. Should be a lot faster going down the highway though. It's funny, I had planned to walk up the highway because it would have been easier and then down the creeper. But I think I just got a little paranoid that someone would stop me going up the highway, so I ended up coming up this way, which so far hadn't been too bad, other than one wet boot still. Yeah, this was a torrent through here. Looks like it stayed mostly to the right of the creeper, but it is definitely piled up with debris. Well, this is right just above where I was. I have a feeling this is the remnants of a trestle that we're going to find missing up here. Well, no sign of it, or no sign of it missing, but that's definitely trestle debris. Gotta love them beavers. Come to Damascus Brewery, y'all. It's open for business. That's their mascot, the beaver. Almost everything in Damascus is open. Damascus Old Mill restaurant should be open soon. I know the lodging is open. There might be a couple of bike shops still closed down. One or two businesses. I believe the diner is reopening in another location. Come to Damascus, y'all. Bring your bucks and show some love for the end of the year here. I don't mean to sound too begging, but it's going to be a rough rest of the year for these businesses, and maybe through next year, considering that it's a very good chance that none of this is going to get done in the next year, or until the end of a year from now. So come and show some love. It's beautiful here right now. The weather is absolutely amazing. And today's date is October 23rd. Bring some bucks and show some love, y'all. Damascus needs it. Got some guys doing work here. Hopefully they don't send me on my way. So far no one's tried to stop me. Looks like I can get up to 58 this way. Another washed out trestle here. That's probably where that debris came from. Down below. Maybe the legs of this guy. Man, and this is just on the side route, side creek here. This ain't even the main creek coming in. The main creek's over there, going down. So this little creek combined with the bigger creek, I'm still not sure what creek that is coming down from Rock, but must have combined to take out this trestle. That's just crazy, because this little creek is so chill right now. I'm gonna easy foot it across this. Getting there, getting there. I guess this is a broken. That looks like power. Number 22 is no more. Man, some of these trestles probably been here for decades, if not 50 plus years or more. I noticed, it's kind of interesting, it took me a while to realize it, but I'd been noticing it most of the way, like it just smells strong of coal the whole way, which is indicative of the cliche stripe up your back you get if you ride the creeper here. It's like a sign of respect that you rode the creeper, because the tires throw a nasty dusty coal stripe up your back. I've seen people end up on the wrong weather days and show up at Wicked Chicken just absolutely covered in mud, and it's pretty funny. You can tell they still had a great time. It was a family. But yep, they even sell shirts here with like a printed stripe on the back that looks like a tire splatter stripe. Let's keep on moving here. Another rough spot. Couple feet deep of trail washed out here. Somebody's fence. Oh man, that's not looking good up there. Yeah, not getting across that one. Another washed out trestle. I'd say that's the biggest issue with this side of the trail. A lot of it looks like it could be fixed up and filled back in. But these trestles are going to take a while. What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Something that washed into the trestle. Well, I think I'm actually going to call it here. I think I'm past the road closure. I'm going to walk back down where that bathroom was and see if I can get on Highway 58 there. Taking a break, having lunch, drying out. Right at that restroom on the creeper still. Talked to the line worker, and Levi, he was real nice. He said, yeah, I've definitely overshot the road closure like I thought. And so I should be able to just head right up this way and then walk down. It should be nice and dry from here, but maybe a little treacherous. Had a little lunch. A couple more of these beautiful apples. Shout out to Jeremy again, and shout out to Guitar Dave for the meat and cheese stick. What a beautiful day. So right here beside where those bathrooms were. This is a big creeper. Green Cove is where we were the other day. Taylor's Valley. And then we're here. So we came up from here. Now, gonna just go down the same way but on the highway. That black line, and not the creepers, the train tracks, the yellow train tracks. So that's looking back towards that spot on the creeper where the map was. This is looking down below at the creeper. Looks like almost had a little landslide here. Didn't quite give out. Heading down 58 now. This is so pretty. Alright, so we're finally back here at the upper end of 58. Yeah, this is the beginning of it. So let's see. Yeah, this is looking. One lane. You know, if there was a better way to get up to Conarock, they could just make this whole thing into a bike path. Maybe temporarily they would do that. It's kind of an interesting thought. That's kind of been crossing my mind since the beginning. But it just wouldn't be the same as the creeper. Man, it must have been a mighty flood through here. There's pavement over here. Let's see. Not seeing a water line yet on this right side, but yeah, maybe up there on those trees. You kind of see the bare roots. Is that pretty high? And it looks like it's just going to drop off into oblivion up here. I don't know if you can see as we're walking here, these multiple layers of the road and the old road. There's like so many of them. Running out of sunshine, gotta keep it moving. The road is just straight up gone. This is pretty much a hiking trail. It's going to pick back up here. I think this is the only section that's completely washed out. Crazy. The water was just piling up these layers of asphalt on each other. It's probably back behind it. Trees on the road still up here. Pavement in the trees. And the tree that bowed over. Look at that Mount Roger sign. Man, it looks like it must have moved it down some, or did it just wash it out as it sank? It's interesting to think where it was in relation to that big rock. Because that rock doesn't look like it moved. That tree's good. Oh man, this is looking pretty rough here. Gotta keep a move on or we're gonna run out of light. It's quite a drop right there. Probably like 15 feet at least. It's a little lower here, about 10 feet. See, I think this is the old stuff that people are talking about. It's like the original road or something, or whatever they filled in before they built the road and paved it, maybe. I don't know if this was originally gravel, most likely. Beautiful fall colors. Go back to one lane here. I'm going to stay away from it though. Trying to make it back to Wicked Chicken before 8. I'm supposed to be out of here before 8, no matter what, so I might start walking a little faster. So there's the creeper on the other side here. Yeah, that was that gnarly section with the rock that I had to go around. Looking about as bad as parts of 58, really. It will rise again. It's going to take a little time and a little bit of funding from the federal government. Maybe do some good with their money for once. Our money. Pretty colors, pretty colors. Just back at that rock island that I was on earlier. Ooh. Pretty washed out here. Looks like the whole road is gone again. It's the creeper on that side. That's where I had to drop down. Colors did turn out pretty good this year. At least over here in Damascus. Here, Russ. You can get off the leash now. Yeah, it's just a minefield of asphalt through here. There's the creeper over there. I guess there was a trestle there. Yeah, I had to cross the creek. No real signs of it. I'm not sure. Bet you this tree's seen a few floods. What stories do you have to tell, Mr. Tree? Back to the minefield. Let's get over here. You see the layers again. Alright, looks like we're good for a minute. So it looks pretty rough up ahead. And that must be one of the train trestles that I came across. This is back at that same drop into nowhere for the creeper and that cement train trestle. Man, that thing must have held up a lot of weight. So I guess that's why, I mean, the road's fine up here. It's way, way higher, obviously. And it didn't come anywhere near that I could see getting up here. But it took out that must have been a pretty big trestle to need those huge concrete supports. And then there's the trestle once again. Other parts behind those trees. I think that might be it. Let's see what we see up here. Down to my last water bottle. Everything's going as planned. And these fall colors are just awesome. It's like another full washout up ahead. It's a little hairier than earlier. See if we can get hit through here safely. This isn't too bad. Looks like we're back to a one lane. Back up here. The railroad timber. It's another trestle. I think I came across that one. That one was okay, other than all the debris washed up against it, but it gives a good comparison of what these other trestles must have dealt with previous to collapsing and getting washed out. Same with what I saw of the bridge in Taylor's Valley. Except for the water just started washing around one side of it and washed the whole road out instead of washing the bridge out. They probably have that open by now. It was pretty much drivable when I was there, but they still had it blocked off. Oh yeah, back to that green tent. It's an abandoned campsite. It's still a grill. I guess that's where the creeper goes through here. It's a hiking path on the far side. Must be getting close to getting back. Starting to work on it. Must be at the bottom end then. Getting it started over here. Just getting mud out of the road, pulling it down in. Big old Tonka truck. Big old Tonka truck. And these are pretty much as tall as me. 6-foot tires. Awesome. Looks like we're finally getting to the end of the road as far as damage goes. I think they've been letting some local traffic up the bottom, closer to Damascus, because there must be some driveways up here that are still accessible, but this looks like the official road closure. Pretty colors. Pretty colors. Man, what a hike. Back to Wicked Chicken. Buy some food and a t-shirt. They got the best t-shirts. Come and visit Damascus. Just don't come that way. And back to the bottom from whence we came. But this train car must have actually been pulled off of the bridge down here. It looks like, started to realize it's like kind of in an odd spot, and it's got this big dent on the bottom, so it must have been up in the bridge. More pretty colors. It's back at that trailer area. Didn't notice this before, but you can see the sticks up here. So the water must have been actually up this high, but not quite coming over the road from what I can see. So I can imagine what was going on down there. Man, what a pretty fall. Pretty fall. Come to Damascus, y'all. Leaves are still in color.